think I was making around like 3 to 4K, and now I just made 10K, bro.
For most like American people, they have to work and study for years to become a doctor to make 10K per month. Like, how old are you right now?
18.
What do you think actually like helped you achieve that goal?
I mean, I think it's kind of obvious. It's obviously.
Edo,
Yeah.
hello, bro. You just made 10K per month. How did it feel like when the paper said like 10K in the last 30 days?
I just wanted to hit 10K for the sake of hitting 10K. So while I was working towards the goal, I knew for a fact that I wouldn't feel anything. The only feeling that I got was, okay, I can finally go out of my home. I can actually start living now.
Well, what made you like lock in that hard? Most people like you could have just stayed at the surface, you could have just like worked on the side, had fun editing. What actually like made you work that hard to achieve 10K?
Initially, I was really happy with the fact that I was working 8 proper hours and doing some kind of decent progress, to be honest. I hit like 4.3K at the start of the year, and I was really happy for the fact that I hit that goal. And that's like really close to 5K, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I basically just hit 5K. And that's like, if I get another client that's pretty decent, I'm already at 7K. If I just make my workflow better and make my organization better, I'm already at like 8.5K. And just another client, I'm basically at 10K. That was just mindset that I had at the time. So I got really comfortable. I knew for a fact that 10K was within the reach. It was just a matter of time. I already had hit 10K in my mind. I decided to stop editing and pursue something that I wanted to do for a long time, which is YouTube. The part where I fucked up is that I wanted to make a content for Mongolian people. The Mongolian YouTube thing was not going to work after a month.
So you get shiny
1.5K.
objected, and then you realize that editing was actually like the best step for now. After shiny object, that's basically what happened.
Oh yeah, that was a big fuck up. And at the time, I was making 1.5K, no consistent clients, almost at the rock bottom. I had no clients, and also at the same time, I outreached to like 500 people. And the thing that was happening is that I wasn't getting response from the good clients, but the ones that are starting YouTube or
Yeah,
like
low paying.
the channel is kind of dead, so I can't really work with them. Also, at the same time, like one of my biggest clients came back to me to edit for his second channel that he was really starting to focus. So that really helped me a lot. And as a matter of fact, from the 3 months login, the first month I actually made 6.9K. Which is actually crazy. I went from 1.5K to 6.9K in a month. And I was like feeling on top of the world, right? That
Yeah.
kind of progress is actually insane.
How do you think you got that jump? Was it your portfolio? Was it the outreach? What got you that jump between 1 to 6K instantly?
Mainly from one client that came back. He came back only because of the fact that he was starting to focus on his second channel, which is not really related to me. But I mean, I made 6K and I really felt like comfortable. Whenever things go right, something is bound to go bad. And on the second month, he started to like change his content around and didn't really need me to be editing the videos. He wanted like really low effort videos from that point on. So I dropped back down to like 4K or 5K. I was 2.5 months in and I was at 5.6K. Holy fuck, I just wasted 2.5 months of my life just to make 5.6K a month. And that was really demotivating. One of the lessons that I learned from that part is that whenever things are going right, it's so easy to be just working. That happened on the first month. And whenever things go wrong, it's really hard to keep going, right? And I realized that at the second month. But I was already 2.5 months in and I was not going to make it. I was not going to leave my home until 10K. I knew that for a fact. So I just needed to make something happen. And at the time, I honestly think like I was burnt out. Like I genuinely did not want to be editing. As I said, I wanted almost 3 months of my life editing, but I was nowhere near my goal. 2.5 months in, I was at 5.6K, right? In the 3 months, I made 10K. So which basically means that I made around 2K on the first 2 weeks, and on the another 2 weeks that I had, I made 7 point something, which is actually crazy rate, which just basically means that I had to work really hard on the next 2 weeks. And I did exactly that.
What about like when you started trying to make money with video editing? How long was that period till 10K per month? Or if we take off like the breaks that you took in the middle?
I started on around the new year, 2024. So it's like 18 months.
For most like American people, they have to work and study for years to become a doctor to make 10K per month. Like how old are you right now?
18.
Let me hype you up because like in the circle you might feel like you're not doing as well as you should have. Just zoom out and look at the normal world. you're exceptional. Like, if we did the math, like, you're probably top 0.1% income of like 18-year-olds across the world.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool to be hitting 10K at 18 years old, but comparing myself to like normal people is not the thing that I
Normies.
do normally, to be honest. Like, I just keep it at the back of my mind, but it's just better to compare yourself to people that are younger that are doing better, to be honest.
Throughout like these 3 months of logging in and 18 months of overall editing, what do you think actually like helped you achieve that goal? Because most editors stay in Fiverr and make like around 1K per month for years. So was it outreach? Was it portfolio? Was it social proof? What exactly?
I mean, I think it's kind of obvious. It's obviously coaching. The actual person have to do the work, right?
Yeah.
Even though the guy is coaching, but even then, getting coached is the biggest ROI thing that you could do as an editor. Bro, I honestly think you're doing exceptional. Even Reiko was saying at the time, he was making like, I believe 200 a month. No, 200 throughout his whole career
Yeah.
before meeting you and your channel. And like few months in, he's already at consistent 3K. When I first discovered your content, I think I was making around like 3 to 4K, and now I just made 10K, bro. Real stuff that you put out on your YouTube videos.
I don't know a lot about fitness, how to talk to girls, or how you should live your life. But what I do know a lot about is how to make more money as a video editor in a short amount of time. And I just opened up new spots for tier 1 editors, a program where I help you one-to-one with 5 different systems that I've kept secret, land your highest paying client in 90 days. And this is not a random promise, it's a guarantee. You will land your highest paying client in 90 days, given that you're a video editor on Twitter. This is what I have spent the last 2 years of my life doing, and I know it works. Edo is just an example of that, but I have way more people that I have helped make full-time incomes in such a short amount of time. So if you're a video editor on Twitter and you're unhappy with the clients you have right now, maybe they're not at the niche you want, you're not charging as much as you want, or they're just overall assholes to you, click the link in the description. There's only 14 spots left by the time I'm recording this video. We will go on a free one-to-one strategy call to figure out what's the problem, and if it sounds like a fit, we're gonna set up all 5 systems for you. So click the link in the description to learn more. Beside that, let's go back to the interview. How long do you think it would have taken you if you tried to like go the free route and just ask ChatGPT and like generate YouTube videos as a hypothetical extreme?
Okay, if there's like any actual serious, ambitious person that's watching this, bro, if you don't log in, 10K a month with editing is gonna be at least 6 to 1 year more than you actually think. You need to be watching every single video. You need to be editing every single day for at least 8 hours, please. At least 8 hours. Or else, bro, I did not realize that making 10K was actually this hard. I genuinely had to log in super hard, and I hit it in 18 months.
So coaching is of course super important because it shortcuts time. Inside of the coaching, what are the actual things that differentiated you from other editors who might also be getting coaching from different people and the methods are different? For example, they use a different method of outreach, they're in Fiverr. What's like the most common like pet, like rot that you see editors fall into and just stay stuck there?
Overall, I think it's the thing that I just said.
Not working hard?
Just realize that making 10K as an editor is actually really hard than you think. I think one of the most beneficial thing that you could do is like choose the person that you aspire from and genuinely just become the best student. Be a good student, and honestly, Lava, I think, bro, I feel like a marketer because I'm saying this, but I feel
Listen,
like
man.
Lava is genuinely one of the best choices that you could do, because even to this day, I know for a fact that Lava really actually cares about each individuals of the community. Just choose a coach and be a good student.
Like Andrew Tate, a lot of like big creators, like role models say this, is that freelancing is an amazing first step to business and entrepreneurship because it teaches like so many important skills. For you,
And you don't need capital.
yeah, you don't need any capital to start. So for you, what's your next step? Like how did editing help you with going to that next step?
Yeah, honestly, I'm seeing a lot of editors after hitting 10K, they are going into a way different thing, like software or like website design or something. Like, I just think that's dumb. You learn video editing and you just not now need to use that to scale up into like 100K a month or something.
Yeah.
I know for a fact that 100K a month as an editor is actually possible. Not client work, definitely not client work. But if you like sell some plugin or something or effects, I definitely think 100K as an editor is possible. I'm more passionate about other stuff, especially YouTube. So I'm gonna get into gaming YouTube in the future. Honestly, I'm already working on that. Learning video editing is definitely gonna help on that YouTube thing that I am gonna do. I'm gonna edit my first few videos myself, but learning editing, even if I don't edit the videos that I'm gonna do, it's really
Yeah.
helpful because I'm actually gonna be able to give proper revisions to my editors,
Yeah.
which not a lot of creators do, by the way. Especially the low-paying ones, they got no clue how editing works,
And you
and
know
they
a lot
just
about
give
retention as well.
yeah,
Like,
they just give some fantasy stuff, some
yeah.
AI work or something. So editing really helped me on my starting of entrepreneur, and even now that I'm gonna scale into the big boy businesses, it's gonna help me a lot, and I'm really grateful for that. Just work 8 proper hours, and that's it. If the good opportunity comes, you're gonna hit 10K anyways. It's one of the biggest mistakes that I did was I didn't have the workload. So when I was actually just stuck in my home, I had nothing to do. I was just okay, what do I do now? I had no client work and I just followed up to the 100 people. So I was like, okay, let me just make a practice edit. So you need to live life, just work 8 proper hours. That's it. Don't need to lock yourself in your room for 3 months like a retard.
Any last thoughts for new editors who are watching this?
Lock in, bro. Lock in, genuinely.
Why?
You need to lock in, bro.
That was an amazing interview, and since you're watching till now, I'd assume that you want to hit $10,000 per month as well. And again, I opened up new spots for tier 1 editors where I'm gonna help you one-to-one land your highest paying client in 90 days with 5 systems that I've kept secret. You don't have to do outage because we're gonna send 500 automated outage from your account. So if you're eating, going out or sleeping, there are gonna be DMs being sent from your account constantly. And also me completely remaking your whole brand and portfolio and just sending it back to you in a way that would convert clients more. So this isn't some wishy-washy course, and these are just 2 of the 5 systems. So if that sounds interesting to you in any way, click the link in the description to learn more. And if you're a video editor on Twitter, we're gonna go on a one-to-one free strategy call where we're gonna figure out what's stopping you from making more money. And again, because of how much one-to-one help we're gonna be doing, we're gonna be jumping on one-to-one calls constantly. Therefore, I will be able to only take all 14 editors. So go click the first link in the description and good luck.